So very good morning. This is a low cost automation subject. We are going to see about that unit number 3, like hydraulic valve. So valve is nothing but giving direction to the flow of the pneumatic air. There are several type of valves available, like direction control valve, flow control valve, check valve. So this is entirely different from that valve because of this is a highly some complicated valve like this. So this is a servo valves, proportional valve, then digital hydraulics. Next here we are going to see about that cylinders and different type of cylinders. There are different types of cylinders available. So like a cylinder or actuators. So single acting cylinder is nothing but every actuator is having that there are two strokes available. One is the extension stroke, another one is retraction stroke. So here the extension stroke is done by that hydraulic or pneumatic air, compressed air. The retraction is done by the spring, that is the single acting cylinders. If we go for that double acting cylinders, means either extension and retraction is done by that pneumatic air only. So there are several types of actuators available. Based on that construction, we separated like telescopic cylinders, tandem cylinders. So this is a working construction of a servo valve. So servo valve is nothing but if you are going to giving input for that extension like a 20 centimeters, means actually the cylinder piston radius reached 20 centimeter or not. So by this feedback is done by the servo valve. So this is a comparing of electrical fluid actuators. Here we are comparing like electrical system and hydraulic system. Here electric system nothing but this battery generated voltage, which is basically an electrical pressure. Hydraulic system is hydraulic pump generated pressure in a fluid. Here voltage, here pressure of pressurized fluid. Here voltage driven the flow of current through. Here the flow of liquid through this going on. Next thing is the flow of electric current. Here the flow of that hydraulic fluid can be controlled with this valve. This is a simple hydraulic system can be made by that stringing and actuation tubings. Here this is one type of example. Here extension retraction stroke of that cylinder. So here showing the simple project like extension retraction is done by that pneumatic air. Actually the pneumatic air is received from atmospheric, then the received air is increased pressure from that lower level to higher level, like increase that above the high atmospheric air, then this air is enter into this different direction control valve done or check valve. Based on that check valve and direction control valve, the pneumatic air is flowing as per our requirement, so as per our applications. So this is the application of hydraulic motors. Here we are showing that one robo. There are different type of motion is available in this robot, like there is a finger movement, hand movement, or leg movement, or hip movements, or head movements. There are several movements available. These movements are controlled by that actuator only. This actuator is operated by that pneumatic air. So this is one of the best example of hydraulic actuators. Here we are showing that one car type model, but these car actuated by the actuator. All the movement is controlled by the actuator. So here there are now we are seeing about yesterday unit is showing about the hydraulic actuators. Now we are seeing about that pneumatic actuator. Other than there are several actuators available. This is a piezoelectric actuators, pneumatic magnetic actuators, ultrasound actuators, smart metal actuators. So this is a motor property comparisons here. The x-axis stands to this output speed, y-axis stands to the output torque. There are three types of motors is comparing here, like the green color mentioning one type of motor, pneumatic motors. So red color shows the injections motor. So then the blue color showing that hydraulic motor. So based on that, the speed condition, based on the torque condition, we are showing that the performance ranges showing here. So this is the pneumatic components systems. Here we are showing one screw. So this screws means maybe the actuated by the pneumatic gears. So what are the pneumatics? Pneumatic is nothing but that air or vapors. What are the pneumatic is good for the you are needed to avoid the leakages, and also the need some tendency to work in high pressure. So how the pneumatic work, like the we increased the pressure by the compressor, the pneumatic air will be operated by as per requirements. So here showing above the cylinder actuators, there is two cylinders is showing here. One cylinder in position of extension, another cylinder is position of extension. Stroke is showing here. So what are the pneumatics goods? Here the pneumatic requiring the gear shifter, gripper of agricultures, lifters and brakes, and significance of displacements. Strength, simple and easy to control, can apply a lot of force from a small light to. So the force is limited by air pressure and the cylinder diameter. No advanced calculations if the cylinder is stopped or reversed. So of the pneumatic air like system is a significant weight investments in a pneumatic system is need for the devices. Cylinder can be subject to damage. To repair is impossible, not well suited for none like that. So here we are showing that some application of indices. So up to now we learn about that different type of actuator and valves and different type of components and the working principles we learn about. But here we are going, the two figure is showing here. These two figure is showing, what is the two figure showing is actually the application point of view. The actuator is fitted here. The one is two position pneumatic actuator driving by the four-way ball valve. So next figure showing that pneumatically driven flow control valve by butterfly type. So pneumatic actuators are extensively used for the chemical process industry due to their intrinsic safety and their ability to foil the shape. So based on that, our requirements, we maybe choose the hydraulic actuator or pneumatic actuator or electrical actuator. Based on the application point of view, based on the requirements, we are needed to select the actuators or conditions. Because if you go for that chemical industries, if you are going to use hydraulic like that, means that may be giving some trouble to the indices. So based on the requirements, we are needed to select the condition of cylinders and the specification of components like this is very important things. So specification